Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at a pretty special shotgun. This is a Henry single shot 410 shotgun. I traded one of my Mossberg 500s for this guy, and it is just a beautiful looking shotgun. Hardwood stock. I believe this is Missouri walnut, as are most of their firearms. Just look at that checkering on the fore end there. Beautiful brass bead. I believe this one has a 26-inch barrel, 3-inch chamber, all of that good stuff. Some of the ammo we are going to be running is, let me see if I can close this box without having it fall on me. The ammo we're going to be running is this Winchester Super Axe. This is 3-inch, number 4 shot, 11/16 ounce, moving at 11.35 a second. So we're going to put a few shots down range. I forgot my targets at home, and I do have a bottle sitting at about 15-20 yards through a little bit of brush, so we can kind of simulate a small game hunting scenario. Let's get to it. All right, so I do have my ears in, so if I'm talking a little bit loud, I apologize. Let me pick up that shotgun. To actuate this, as in most single barrel or double barrel, you have this little lever. It can be actuated from the left or right. Let's get to it. I've got a couple of shells in my breast pocket here. Start off with this one. This is the first shot I've ever taken with this guy, so here goes nothing. Pull back the hammer. I've got gloves on, so we'll see how that goes. Not too bad a kick, honestly. Put the shell right where I wanted it. Let's see if it throws it out, and it does. It does eject, so that's a plus. I mean, for a $500 single shot, it probably should. Anyways, let's run a few more. Again, these are 3-inch shells. It has a 3-inch chamber. I do not have any 2.5s to try out, but we'll see. Man, just destroyed my target. Working pretty good, and just watch how clean that is. Got all that smoke coming out of there. I love that. One more, we'll talk a little bit about the gun. And sweet, getting the job done. Whew, gotta love it. It's a lifetime warranty on this guy, so their saying is made in America or not made in all. I would say this guy is a pretty good small game shotgun, good truck gun. Throw it in the back of the UTV, ATV, whatever. It's got that 26-inch barrel, so you're getting plenty of velocity out of that guy. That brass bead is easy to pick up in low light conditions. The sun's coming up right now, so I had no issues putting the bead on target and getting her done. Now, this shotgun is a little bit expensive for what you're getting, I'm going to be honest. It's a single shot, and most times you can go into pawn shops or pick up a Rock Island Armory single shot 410 for about 100 to 150 bucks. This one though, I mean, you can just feel the quality. It's extremely well built, well machined. I'm not noticing any jagged edges or any sharp edges around the receiver. I mean, I'm able to use that lever to flip open the action, and it's ejecting those shells out fine, even with not the greatest ammo. I'm not the biggest fan of Winchester. It works, but yeah, not too bad. I think this is a polymer piece they have here. I might be mistaken. It might be some type of cast metal, but on the trigger guard it feels like it's plastic, which is unfortunate. So the model number on this guy is the H015 TAC 410. So they do make a few different single shot shotguns. They've got like some camo models and the standard, more traditional types. This one's obviously just your more traditional. I mean, but look at that checkering on the handle. Beautiful, kind of like a pistol grip, a little bit more traditional. Points really naturally. I mean, if I was up here squirrel hunting, I would not have an issue bringing that thing up to my shoulder. It is fairly light. I would say it's just north of 5-6 pounds. Not too terribly bad. It does not have any sling swivels, which is one thing I wish they would have included for the price. That's probably going to be an upgrade that I do myself. Make that thing a lot more handy to carry around. Put a Quake Claw sling on your shoulder, or a leather sling if you want something more traditional, and just get the job done. Let's run a couple more shells and see how it does. I'm really curious to run a few different loads. One thing I will mention real quick though, it does come from the factory installed with the choke tube. I have not pulled this one out. My guess is most shotguns ship with, if they only have one choke, an improved cylinder choke. So you're just getting a little bit more a little bit better of a group compared to just open bore. So let me load up and we'll take a few more shots. I decided to take off the gloves. It's a little bit easier to grab those shells out of my pocket. Sitting at about 15 yards, like I said, and open that breech and load a few more in there for you guys. So this is the first 410 I've ever owned. I have shot one of those Taurus Judge revolvers before. Pretty cool. Definitely this is a lot more practical for small game hunting, skeet shooting, just plinking around. So that hammer has really good machined grooves on there, so you get good purchase on there, even with gloves. I wasn't noticing any issues whatsoever with the gloves on. Here we go. Boom. Do a little bit of rapid fire. As much as you can with a single shot at least. Here we go. Yeah, it's spitting those shells out pretty good. You wouldn't want to be in the way of it. And this thing I like about single shot shotguns is they're ambidextrous, right? So either you can actuate them from the left or the right. Obviously, it's going to pop the shell out either way. I know sometimes with I had a right-handed semi-auto shotgun, and I wasn't the biggest fan because I was getting gas in my face. Again, just par for the course when you have a shotgun that's going to be ejecting out the right side. This one, though, no issues whatsoever. It is friendly to us lefties out here. Here we go. I got 2 or 3 more shells in here, so let's knock her out. And one more. I just love that smoke coming out of the receiver there, or out of the chamber rather. So again, the recoil on a 410 is not bad to begin with. I would say those are the 3-inch magnums. Those are probably some of the bigger shells you can get. Obviously, some turkey loads and slugs might have slightly more recoil. But I mean, with the weight of this shotgun, again, you're probably looking at about 6 pounds. I don't have the booklet on hand right now to tell you exactly how heavy it is. Beautiful hardwood stock, though. I'm just a huge fan of the construction. Now, is this practical for most people? I would say yes and no, right? You can typically, like I said, pick up a single shot for anywhere from $100 to $200 at most pawn shops. So spending $500 for a single shot 410 is probably not in the cards for most people. It is a lot of money. I got a really good trade on a Mossberg that I traded in, so I think I only paid like $50 for this guy, which isn't too terrible. But I mean, just look at that stock. I'm a huge fan of the walnut guns. Again, synthetic do have their place. All my hunting rifles that I use are going to have synthetic stocks, but on a more traditional shotgun like this, definitely no issues whatsoever. Let's take a look at that shotgun, y'all. Absolutely gorgeous. We have a little bit of snow on the ground here in Missouri, but man, that thing is just built for the woods. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you want to see more videos with this shotgun, maybe trying out some different loadings or whatnot, let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please have a fantastic day.